When given the broad parameters of this project, our team decided to approach it as a huge learning opportunity. We wanted to tackle it head on and create something visually interesting while maintaining a dedication to learning as many things as we could. This is why we decided to use particle and fluid effects, as well as play around with rigid bodies and collisions. Since none of us had worked with these before, there was a definite risk, but if we pulled it off, we knew we would have a beautiful animation and skills we did not have before. One of our main inspirations was the Three Brothers sequence from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The fluid effects and overall feel of the scene was something that we strived to recreate. Our animation is based on the story The Nightingale and the Rose by Oscar Wilde. It follows the tale of a nightingale who is in love with a boy who loves someone else. The boy asks the nightingale to bring him a red rose so that he can win the affections of the other girl. The nightingale goes on this mission, but it can only find white roses. In order to show her devotion to the boy, she pricks herself and bleeds on the white rose, turning it red. When the boy gives this freshly dyed rose to the other girl, she rejects it in favor of another boy who gave her diamonds. Right after we decided on the story and the basic flow we wanted our animation to follow, each person chose what aspects of the story they wanted to do. Angela Wang worked on concept art, a rose involving particles and fluids, and put together the final animation in After Effects. Katie Calloway worked on the drop of blood used to show that the nightingale had just pricked herself. Freddie Artiega made the final sculpture and created the particle effect that filled the diamond with blood. Bailey Curry worked on the rose explosion, mapping the animation to the diamond sculpture. Ryman Stringer worked on the nightingale smoke character, fluid transitions, and a scene depicting a rose surrounded by smoke. The challenges of this project were apparent from the very beginning. Choosing to tackle something that involved things none of us had worked with before provided some very obvious obstacles. The learning curve was steep, and I think we all learned 100 ways to not accomplish what we were after, but in the end, we were successful. Overall, we were very happy with the final animation. There were some things we would change if given more time, and we would definitely make the animation longer. Other than that, we were very pleased with how everything turned out, and I know we all learned more than we ever expected.